Black Sheep here. Welcome back to the Black Sheep channel. Today we've got a, I guess you'd call it a gun video. It'd fall into the gun category section of my channel. But we're talking about a round, a particular bullet, a particular round. It's a 22 LR. What is it good for? You see me surrounded here on the couch by a couple of my 22s, but it's a tiny little diminutive round. Introduced in 1887 by the J. Stevens Manufacturing Company. He combined a 22 long with a 22 extra long or something. It came out 22 long rifle. 1887. It's an old cartridge. It's been around that long. Extremely popular cartridge. It is in America. There are estimated 2.5 billion rounds sold every year of 22 LR. There are some other estimates that I did my research on that said of the 10 billion rounds sold in the U.S. annually, it's estimated that as much as half, 5 billion rounds of that would be 22 LR. 22 long rifle. That's amazing. That's a lot of rounds. Now, what's it good for? A lot of people agree, since it's a teeny little bullet, that it's good for target practice. The Boy Scouts of America use it for their merit badge for the Boy Scouts. The 22 LR has been used. Actually, the first time I fired it, I was at Boy Scout camp, qualifying with my bolt-action rifle. It didn't even have a magazine. It was a single-shot bolt-action rifle. We had a block of wood that had holes drilled in it. That you had your 5 or 7 shots, was it? They gave you? Of your 22 LR that you put next to you. We were in the prone, and this you do the other positions when you got good, but you start off in the prone position, load in your 22, and qualify at Boy Scout camp in your 22 LR. So my earliest memories. I digressed there, didn't I? That was a digression moment brought to you by 22 LR. Anyway, let's get into something a little bit more controversial. We know that 22 LR is perfect for fun guns. The wife's pistol. If you haven't seen a review on the wife's pistol, yes, this is the wife's pistol, not mine. If you haven't seen the review on the Heritage Arms 22 LR with 22 Magnum, I'll put the link right up here. You can check that review out, because that's the wife's pistol, and that's really cool. So we know that 22 LR is good for fun. We know it's good for shooting. We know it's good for target practice, beginning shooters. Here's what you often hear when people talk about 22 LR. It's not good for self-defense. Not good for self-defense. It's too small. It doesn't have enough kinetic energy to be a man-stopper. You need at least a 9mm like we have here in my Taurus, or bigger, 40 or 45, 357 Magnum if you're Yankee Marshal, in a nice Chiappa Rhino. But 22 LR, generally everybody will say, oh, not good for self-defense. Well, I got a question then. What's this gun for? Okay, the Taurus. This is also the wife's gun. This is the wife's first gun. If you haven't seen my review on this one, I'll put the link up there too. Go ahead, so if you want to see that one. But this gun is designed for self-defense. This is not a target pistol. This is not a range gun. This is designed to have 10 rounds of 22 LR in a compact package that you're not going to get 10 rounds of 9mm in that same package. You see what I'm saying here? Okay? Purposely designed as a self-protection, self-defense weapon in 22 LR. It's offered in other calibers as well, but in 22 LR. This is the pop-up barrel version. Very cool. Excellent for beginning shooters and those who don't think they can manipulate the slide of a semi-automatic. That's why we got it. Check out if you haven't checked out the video. But my point, guns like this, or extreme cases, the tiny little North American Arms 22 LR. I've also done a review on this one. Check out the channel if you haven't seen this, guys. I've done reviews on this one. I've done reviews on this one. But both of these little tiny diminutive 22 LRs are designed from the ground up for self-defense. Let the arguments commence in the section below, comment section below. Let me hear it. Oh, no, they're just very backup guns. They're not meant for self-defense. They're just oh, really? Come on. 22 LR meant for self-defense. And a 22 LR, Iraqi veteran, Eric at Iraqi Veteran 888, everybody knows that channel if you're a gun enthusiast. Didn't he make a famous quote about 22 LR? 22 LR will kill you dead, something like that. The point is, don't underestimate the kinetic energy of 22 LR. In a rifle, you can take coyotes with 22 LR. And if you had perfect shot placement, you could take larger animals like deer. I wouldn't recommend it because the lack of energy may beat out a humane kill. But did you know, true fact, in 1953, the largest animal ever taken with 22 LR, somebody took a grizzly bear in 1953 with a 22 LR. A grizzly bear. Okay? So, with proper shot placement, the thing will do the job, right? So, let's assume for a minute that, okay, I'm not going to give you an argument on self-defense. 22 LR would be good for self-defense. It'd be good for target practice. It'd be good for hunting animals up to deer, say under the size of deer, let's say coyote size. Hunting, it's good for target practice, it's good for learning, it's good for new, it's good for self-defense. Oh yeah, it's good for preppers. Preppers, you want to store a lot of ammunition in a small space, or have a lot of ammunition on hand without it weighing a lot? 22 LR. Other good thing about 22 LR ammunition, a lot of it is coated these days, a lot of it is packaged brilliantly like this, so it's going to store for a real long time. Keep it in a cool, dry place, and your ammo is going to be just fine if it's 30 years it takes for the zombies to rise up and take us all out. Okay, good for preppers, good for self-defense, good for home defense, good for hunting, good for target practice, good for... maybe I called this video the wrong name. I should call this 22 LR, what can't it do? Really. The most ubiquitous round in the United States, longest history of any round I've ever fired, cheaper, better, faster, stronger. It's a $6 million man. No. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section below. Really, 22 LR, what can't it do, huh? We're running a subscriber-thon. This is one of my, we started with a 30 video challenge. One new video a day for 30 days. This is the tail end of that. We went way past 30 days. The 30-day ended on June 25th. So this will tail off into the end of June somewhere, depending upon where this falls in my my scheduling. But I digress again. I'm sorry. Hit that subscribe button. We've had a lot of new subscribers to this new marathon, and I appreciate you guys watching the show. Hit the share button. Share it on social media. Give us a thumbs up. And I read all those comments. I read all the comments down there. I answer all those questions. That's the advantage of a small channel like us. A commercial-free channel, thanks to YouTube's demonetization policy. We are completely commercial-free. You won't find any commercials on any of my videos. I've got 210 videos for your viewing pleasure, commercial-free. But thanks for watching the Black Sheep channel today. We will see you next time